Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the number 9 seed in the playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
First down loss. It's 2nd and long from the 23. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Works downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down. Early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The Volunteers have 1st and 10 here. The back's got it. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And they've got the returner corralled. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Ball handed off. Solid game. Moves the ball to the 37.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The game makes it second and medium. Sticking with the running game. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you start to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback keeps the football. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On third down, he drops to throw. Catch made on the out route.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Receiver in motion now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Fights off a defender. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
They in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looks like he's going to run it. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Tight end makes the grab. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He was looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They came up empty in the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23. The Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
And now that is a running back's dream. I I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
They'll hand it off. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the Vols looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Third down coming up after that running play. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. Long enough and good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. No first down loss. It's second and long from the 23. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to pass here on second down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And the quarterback dropping back. Going to try to use his legs here. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead he gets that first down.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made. Room to run here. Stopped after the catch at the 9, but it's 1st and goal now. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Touchdown, Auburn. This quarterback on fire today. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Looks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Buying time now, rolling to his left. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
The Vols will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. The offense going with the hurry up. And the back now goes in motion. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the freshman able to get home with the sack. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, run to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Pressure coming, and they've got him again. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. They're going to run it. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the run here, taking a deep shot. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string, but just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Play action fake, looking to throw. They got him. Defense comes up for the sack. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out. Anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it for a big gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
He missed it. Field goal, no good. And the lead remains at 11 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Pop pass on the jet sweep. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Vols will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. And he'll set up to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Makes the catch downfield. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. They'll run it from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Here's the second down play. It's a quick grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Now it's second down here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
First and 10 now for the offense. He hands it off from the gun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Defense is coming after him. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the back gets the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Offense in hurry-up mode. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Tigers. Strong game by this quarterback. Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Oh, and he's got some space here. on the move. It's a foot race. They chase him down, but a huge play on the return. Very fortunate that wasn't brought all the way to the house. Just a bit more, and that's a touchdown. The offense set up with a great chance to score here. First and goal off that kickoff return. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Makes the catch for the defense. Breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. It's a second and goal play for the offense. The run to the left, trying to find Pater. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. There would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
The extra point is good. They're down now 14, 24-10. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. First down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the same runner's got it again. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. Keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Got space looking for the end zone here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. A quick throw out left, complete. Breaks loose at the 45. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense is not giving up. This game is...
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Vols.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And then they convert the point after, but still trail by 2 touchdowns, 31-17. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And they hand it off to the back. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down.
Yeah, I really like the idea on third down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on third down. Sometimes that can work out. But the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on fourth down.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run, not enough for a first.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They make the stop just short of the mark where it's going to be fourth down and inches. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. That's a design quarterback keeper. The first down pickup tackled at the 45. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
Looking to throw it on first down. And he lost it deep over the middle. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. After a disastrous first down play, they're backed up on second and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Stopped short of the end zone. Spot the ball at the 2-yard line. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Intercepted in the end zone. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of